center yourself for a few moments. Just kind of be aware of your breathing. Don't have to do anything special, but if you're feeling any residual tension, take a few breaths and let it go. And we're going to let some thoughts sort of ride on our breath as we go through this. And by that I mean just sort of as you maintain awareness of your breathing, just sort of let these thoughts emerge from your heart. And we're going to begin cultivating metta, and we're going to start by cultivating metta for ourselves. So just let this phrase emerge from your heart. May I be happy. May I be happy. May I be free from animosity. May I be free from troubles of body and mind. And try to experience for a moment the happiness that we're talking about. This happiness is found in the present moment. It's not something you have to strive to attain. It's not something you're going to get in the future. It's not something that you had in the past. The future is uncertain and the past is gone. Happiness is in the present moment. It's not dependent on externals. Externals change. They become stressful. So this happiness is found now and comes from within. May I be happy. This breath, may it be a happy one. May I be free from animosity. So for a moment, just experience what it's like to be free from any ill will toward anyone. Just this breath, no animosity. May I be free from troubles of body and mind. Right now, there's nothing to be troubled about. we're just sitting here breathing in this moment, letting any stress fall to the side. And now take this sense of well-being and let this circle expand to include your loved one. You can think of their name, or you can visualize them here with you, and just wish for this happiness for them. May they be happy. And you don't have to worry about how they're going to get happiness or whether or not they can get happiness or anything like that. Just acknowledge your desire that they experience happiness. If you like to visualize, you can imagine your goodwill, your metta, extending out from your heart as a white light. Shining this light of goodwill on your loved one. May they be happy. May they be free from animosity. May they be free from troubles of body and mind. You might experience a sensation that's associated with this radiating of metta, this cultivation of this feeling of happiness. And as you do this, just see if you can sustain that sensation, that sign, that nimitta. It can take different forms. Whatever it is, just see if you can sustain it. May they be happy. And now think of your friend. And again, call them to mind. Imagine their name or see them here with you. And extend this same wish for their happiness. May they be happy. May they be free from animosity. May they be free from troubles of body and mind. Now think of the neutral person. It's a little harder sometimes to wish for happiness for someone you don't know real well. But you know that, like yourself, like your loved one, like your friend, this person wants happiness. He or she wants to be free from difficulties. You know that, like yourself and your loved one and your friends, that they experience trouble. We all have to deal with the fact that we're going to get older. Our bodies are going to break down. We all have to deal with the fact that we're going to get ill. We lose people that we're close to. Our own lives don't last forever. We often get things that we don't want or experience situations we don't like. We often don't get things that we do want. All these situations are stressful on one level or another. And even though you don't know this neutral person very well, or you haven't developed much of a liking or disliking for them, you know that they experience all these things just like you and your loved ones and your friends. And so wish for them the same happiness that you wish for yourself. May they be happy. And as you do this, see if you can find that same feeling that you had for yourself and your loved one and your friend, that same feeling of happiness emerging from your heart. And see if you can send that to them also. And may they be free from animosity. May they be free from troubles of body and mind. And now call to mind the person you're having difficulty with. And see what happens when you wish for happiness for them. You might be able to sustain that feeling of warmth extending out to them. But if not, just notice the resistance. Just be aware of whatever arises as you try to send them happiness. May they be happy. You know that they, like you, want happiness, want to be free from suffering. And chances are pretty good, if they had that, they wouldn't be so difficult. We often look for happiness and solutions to our problems in unskillful places and unskillful ways. We attribute our difficulties to others or to situations, when really our difficulties come from within. We carry our karma with us wherever we go. So this person is simply responding and reacting based on what they are, what they've done, karmic residue they're carrying around from their past, even their past lives. You have the good fortune of knowing that you can cultivate your mind. They don't have that good fortune yet. May they be happy. May they be free from animosity. May they be free from troubles of body and mind. Maybe you can recognize in them some of your own difficulties. If you can have compassion for yourself, if you can have goodwill for yourself, then that can help you have goodwill for them too. And think of all the people in this room. Some of them you know, some of them you don't. There may be people here you like a lot, people here that you don't feel any particular way about. May even be somebody here who's difficult for you. Imagine your metta, your warmth, your light, extending out from your heart to include all the people here. May they all be happy. May you all be free from animosity. May you all be free from troubles of body and mind. And let that desire grow boundless to include all beings without exception. May all beings be happy. You can imagine that thought radiating out in all directions, in front, to the right and left, behind, above and below. May all beings be happy. May all beings that walk on the earth be happy. All beings that fly, that swim in the water, that burrow beneath the ground, may they all be happy. Whatever beings they may be, may they all be free from animosity. May all beings everywhere be free from troubles of body and mind. Imagine your metta extending out in all directions, filling the universe like the light from a candle can fill a room. May all beings be happy. And now, imagine that light retracting back into your heart, still warm, still available, still open. This feeling, this desire for happiness is always available to you. Your heart can always be open. Can always touch someone with your love. I'll ring the bell twice to end the meditation. When it rings the first time, just return your attention to your breath. Feel yourself in your surroundings. And when it rings the second time, if you'd like, you can bring your hands together in front of your chest in Gasho to symbolize oneness with all beings. And then whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes.